Alright, let's just get this over with. Please keep questions of the war with the Greeks.
Hello, Hector. My name is Katie Massey from the Greek Gazette. What was going through your mind when the Greek soldiers threw your infant son Astyanax off the walls of Troy?
Well, I was infuriated, and if I was still alive, I would have killed every Greek soldier if I could have. If Astyanax had survived, I would have raised up a great warrior, and he would have gone on to do great things.
Jason from the Greek Express, do you feel cheated by Athena's actions leading up to the fight with Achilles?
Really, I was more frustrated with myself than Athena. I should have known that she was going to try to be tricky and deceiving, and I really should have seen it coming with the gods intervening previously. But I also kind of feel more honored by her intervention than cheated. I like to think that she knew Achilles couldn't win fair and square, so she had to give him a little bit of help.
Elijah from the Greek Street Journal. Why in the world would you choose to fight Achilles when you knew your own fate?
Athena tricked me into believing that one of my brothers was with me, but really, in reality, they were all hiding behind the safety of the wall.
Follow up. How did you feel when you realized that none of your 49 brothers came to your aid in the fight with Achilles?
I wasn't mad. I was just disappointed, and I thought that for all I helped them whenever they needed it, they could have at least helped me when I was on the brink of death. But when it mattered the most, they disappeared.
Hello, Hector. Death treats you well, as we all can see. Tanisha Forrest here from Trojan Times. Is it true that when you first saw Achilles, you were overcome with fear and ran from him in terror?
Well, in a way. At first, I decided to kind of weigh my options, and I chose to stand and fight. But when Achilles got close, I did run away. I was a little scared. And once I started running, I knew that if I stopped, I would die.
How did you feel when Achilles denied your dying wish to have your body brought back to your parents?
I was angry for about maybe half a second, then I died.
Why do you care about your family receiving that dead body?
If my body hadn't been returned to my family for the proper burial to be performed, my soul would have been left to roam the earth for the rest of time.
So tell me, what exactly were you doing from the time you died to the time you were properly buried?
I was just following Achilles around, see what he was doing, and I was just listening in on the Greek meetings and see how they were planning to launch an attack on Troy. Yes?
How do you feel about fame after death? Do you wish your fame was there when you were alive?
Well, I do appreciate all the fame and glory after I died. It would have been a little bit better if I had been alive to actually enjoy it.
What are your thoughts about having to step in and fix your brother's mistakes?
My idiot of a brother abducted Helen against her will and then made me fight his war. He gave Menelaus a reason to start a war with us. See, Menelaus he'd been waiting for an opportunity to attack us for months, and when Paris took Helen, he finally had the chance. Because my idiot's brother's stupid actions, I had to die protecting Troy. He was a coward, and he fled from battle whenever it mattered the most. He made real warriors like me fight his battles and die, and he didn't even feel regret.
How do you have the ability to gather all the strength and courage that you have, and what motivates your actions?
It was really just, I felt a duty of service to the people of Troy, and I knew that it was my job to make sure I could lead my men safely into battle, because they had families and women, they had wives and children to return home to safely.
What are your views on your duel with Ajax?
I knew that Ajax was a little bit overhyped. I knew that I, the strongest warrior in all of Troy, had what it took to defeat him, and I wasn't scared because I knew there was no way I could lose.
How do you feel about the gods that have affected your life?
I'm thankful that the gods took some amount of mercy on me after I died, but it would have been better if it was not letting me die, so there's a bit of a trade-off there.
What are your feelings towards Zeus when he was considering to save you?
I'm grateful for the consideration, but like I said previously, it would have been a little better if I'd lived through it all, and that's enough of this for today.